be doing a chandelier braid. On Facebook, we got requested to do the chandelier braid.
First, start by splitting the hair in half. As you can see, I've already done the chandelier braid on one side. So once you're done with one side, unclip the side that you're getting ready to work on, and then I'm using water. I rarely wet her hair when I'm doing it, but this one works so much better with wet hair because it keeps the flyaways from happening and the chandelier strands come through a lot better. Yesterday when I did it, I had used some shining product, a product that makes her hair shiny, and I had tried using like a pomade on each loop, and that's great, but it takes forever. So I think in order to make this a little bit faster and still get the same result, I'm gonna go with water today. I tried it on the other side, it seems to have worked, so I think that's the best way to go. So once the hair is fairly wet, it doesn't have to be soaking wet, it just needs to be enough to keep the flyaways from happening. Go ahead and start your braid. So first I need to kind of figure out where I started the other one, which was right above the ear. So you're going to split into 3 equal sections. Now this is important. If they're not equal, somehow the chandeliers end up being really awkward. Yesterday on one side I had a one section that wasn't as thick, and it ended up I had to stop my braid early because of it. So you want to make these as even as possible. Start with 1 stitch before you're going to start feathering. So I have 1 stitch in and I'm going to feather off a small piece of hair. I'm going to feather off another piece on this side. Now, at the beginning of each stitch, you're going to feather off a piece before you start the next part. So this piece is feathered off, and now I'm going to take this feather from above and put it in. Now, okay, so once you have your loop, you're going to pull the top feather through it and put it into the braid. It doesn't matter if it doesn't stick out because you can pull it in just a second. So right here you can see the loop from above. I'm going to grab it and tease it out, and then I'm going to grab the top loop, the top feather of hair, and make a loop. Now I'm going to feather off a piece of hair first, and then I'm going to find this loop that was tight in there. Pull this feather through and put it over here. Feather off a piece. Pull this loop out. Grab that top section, which is right here. And pull it through. Just keep doing that until you run out of hair. And now as you get to the bottom, when you're about done with braiding and it looks like this matches the other side, just don't feather out any more hair. So I didn't feather out on this one. I'm just gonna pull this last loop through. I'm not gonna feather out on this side. I'm just gonna pull this last loop through. And then I'm gonna stitch a couple times just so I can have a hold on the hair to try and make these last chandelier loops. Now any of these can be adjusted, like this one at the top. If you feel like you want to adjust them at all, you can adjust them now. And then put in a band at the bottom, and you are done.
If you like our videos, subscribe to our channel right down here and give us a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching.